Mott's can't be happy about how similar Aldi's Nature's Nectar apple juice parrots its product. They also can't be happy about how much cheaper it is. Aldi's juice was $1.25 versus $2.64 for the same size bottle of Mott's apple juice at Kroger. That's less than 2 cents an ounce for Aldi's brand and just over 4 cents an ounce for the name brand. Appearance, taste, smell, nothing betrayed any difference between Aldi's apple juice and the familiar bottle of Mott's. In fact, I had to double check that I didn't mistakenly test 2 glasses of the same juice. I suspected these would be close going in, and I was right. It was impossible to detect any difference in taste between the two, though Oscar Mayer's turkey did have a meatier, rougher texture, while Aldi's turkey was smoother and more lunch meat-like. Kraft has made an empire from these yellow slices of nebulous foodstuff, and for our money, we don't want anything else on our grilled cheese sandwiches. Except, perhaps, Aldi's cheaper version. 16 of its Happy Farms singles cost $1.65, while Kraft's iconic American singles cost us $3.79. That's 10 cents a slice at Aldi, and a whopping 24 cents a slice for the name brand at Kroger. Unless you're offended by the brighter yellow or slightly thicker cut of Aldi's cheese slices, they taste just as gloriously processed as Kraft's ubiquitous singles. And whatever differences there were completely evaporated on a sandwich. Another perennial kid favorite, these little pouches are unfortunately pricey, making them only an occasional lunchbox treat. But buying at Aldi may mean they start making an appearance more frequently. The Baker's Treat brand is $2.55 for 5 pouches versus $3.99 for Hostess at Kroger. That's 51 cents a pouch at Aldi, and 80 cents a pouch for the name brand. These definitely looked, smelled, and tasted eerily similar. I had to double check after tasting to make sure I was eating both brands, not just one. That big red bottle doesn't have to come with a big price tag, especially during grilling season. A 38-ounce bottle of Aldi's Berman's brand ran us $1.35, or about 4 cents an ounce, while buying the same size bottle of Heinz at Kroger cost us $3.13, or about 8 cents an ounce. I didn't expect there to be much of a difference here, and I was right. Color, consistency and taste were very similar between both brands. Why do people buy name brand ketchup, again? A quick glance at a box of Millville toaster tarts might have you doing a double take, as the similarity to Kellogg's Pop-Tarts is pretty uncanny. The price isn't similar, though. A 12-count box of Aldi's brand was $1.65, and the name brand was $2.99 at Kroger. That works out to just under 14 cents a pastry at Aldi, and 25 cents each for the name brand. Interestingly, Aldi's Millville toaster tarts were a bit sweeter, with what seemed to be more cinnamon sugar filling. In contrast, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts were a breadier, and I actually ended up preferring the Aldi brand. Lego my breakfast best home-style waffle? The slogan might not work well, but the unabashed packaging leaves no doubt that Aldi is gunning for ego with this frozen food staple. Aldi's brand cost $1.35 for 10 waffles, or about 11 cents a waffle, while a 10-count package of Eggos at Kroger was $2.49, or 25 cents a waffle. Aldi's breakfast best waffles look a little more raggedy around the edges than the uniform Eggos, but they taste almost exactly the same as their name brand counterparts. Moreover, Aldi's brand had a lighter, crispier, more pleasant texture than the Eggos, which were chewier. Other than price, the biggest difference here is appearance. Aldi's fruit rounds aren't as brightly colored as the name brand. But the taste is almost dead on, especially in milk, though Kellogg's Fruit Loops may be just a touch sweeter. These indulgent, creamy snack cakes are a longtime snack aisle staple, and there's no doubt that Little Debbie is the name to beat. But on price, there's no real contest. Aldi's Baker's Treat Swiss rolls were just $1.49 for 12 cakes, or 12 cents a cake, while we paid $1.99 for 12 Little Debbie Swiss rolls at Kroger, or about 17 cents a cake. Aldi's Swiss rolls aren't quite as pleasing to the eye or the hands. They're not as plump and the chocolate coating flakes off easier, but they taste very similar to Little Debbie's, and might even be a little sweeter. It's hard to resist the siren song of that yellow bag when you need a vessel for your favorite dip. Of course, Aldi's siren song won't leave such a dent in your wallet. It cost 85 cents for a 9.25-ounce bag of Clancy's Corn Chips Big Dippers at Aldi, and $4.49 for an 15.5-ounce bag of Fritos Scoops at Kroger. That works out to 11 cents an ounce for Aldi's chips, and 29 cents an ounce for Fritos. Though I detected a little bit less crunch and salt while eating the Clancy's Corn Chips, the flavor profile was a very close match with Fritos. They aren't Cheetos, but Aldi probably wouldn't mind if you blindly grabbed their orange bag of Clancy's cheese curls thinking they are. The price won't fool you, though. Aldi wants just $1.65 for an 8.5-ounce bag of its cheesy snack, while Kroger wants $2.99. That breaks down to 19 cents an ounce for the Aldi brand, and 35 cents an ounce for the name brand. They look almost identical, but Aldi Clancy's cheese curls were slightly more bready and less cheesy than name brand Cheetos. Pizza rolls are always there for us when we need a tasty snack that will burn the skin from the roof of our mouths. But it seems sensible not to overpay for that experience, right? Aldi's Mama Coates's cheese pizza snacks cost us $6.05 for 44.5 ounces, while we paid $6.99 for the same amount of Totino's pizza rolls at Kroger. That's 13 cents an ounce versus 16 cents an ounce, respectively. Aldi's pizza rolls passed the real test with flying colors. They burned my mouth just as well as the name brand. Jokes aside, they had a much cheesier flavor profile, with a slightly puffier crust. The Totino's rolls had a more prominent sauce taste, and a chewier texture. We'll take a break from our regularly scheduled junk food to discuss a slightly better for you option. Aldi has expanded its healthier selections in recent years, and one such product is its earth-grown chickenless patties. They cost $3.65 for 4 compared with $3.99 for 4 of Morningstar Farms' original chick veggie patties at Kroger. That's 91 cents a patty at Aldi, and just under $1 at Kroger. I have to give Aldi credit for courting vegetarians, but their chickenless patties were a resounding dud. While Morningstar's patty was pleasantly crispy, even after microwaving, with a surprisingly meaty flavor, Aldi's was confoundingly chewy and just off. Tastes like chicken? Not so much. I could tell a difference just by smelling. Aldi's Diet Summit had a much more distinctive cola smell that Diet Coke lacked. That carried over in the taste, which was more robust than smooth, mild Diet Coke. There was also less carbonation with Aldi's brand.